Okay, so this is just going to be a quickie, but what I've actually done is that the nail that was in, if I can get it in shot, the nail that was in there, you can't even see it very well. The nail that was in there that was holding up the mirror is now gone. I've taken that out. Also, if I look really tired, it's because, you know, I've been rubbing my eyes and I look really fucking Jesus fucking Christ, I look really fucking bad. There was also a hook right here. You can see that better. There was a hook right there, which is from my dad's, you know, the dressing gown, which I've long since taken down. I mean, this is only a temporary solution, but right here you can see a bunch of tissue paper, and that's because there was a hole there, which you may have seen, and for some reason there was also a hole right here, and I don't know what the hole in the door was from, but I know exactly what the hole in the wall was from. And my dad had some very bad anger issues, so every now and then when he would go in a huff, he would storm into his room and he'd be like, bursting the door open, and it would hit that wall, put a hole right through it. So I may seal it up. There's also still the hole in my bedroom, which I will probably seal up at some point, but at the moment, this is more important. So I might seal up that hole, might seal up that hole, might seal up all these holes actually, I don't know. I don't know how possible that is. I still need to get everything fixed. And also, if you're wondering what that is, that's actually to the loft, or the attic. Okay, so this is just another quick update. Obviously, this entire video is literally just a quick update. But you may notice up there that I have a pair of speakers. Now, those are actually my old speakers. The old speakers that I used to use on this bad boy, which is just out of frame. I've already said, and I believe my PC the previous, or the first PC gaming clip collection, whatever the fuck I called it, that they sound a bit awful, or that they would, I don't know how to explain it, but if I play music right now, instead of opening Open Shell by accident, oops. So if I play music right now, you don't get the full power of, because this webcam kind of sounds like shit, so you don't really get the full experience. Like, what you might hear might sound kind of shitty and like, oh yeah, that definitely sounds like shit, but what I'm hearing is it sounds a bit crusty, because again these headphones, because again these speakers are from like this PC, which I got in about 2003 or 4, I believe 2004. I think it was 2003 actually, when I was 5, you know, I was very, very, very young when I got this. So yeah, those are very, very old speakers. But the thing is as well that they also have a little headphone port, and at the moment they're plugged into the front port. You can't see it because it's just out of frame. And if that wasn't bad enough, listen to this. Okay, so the gaming room still isn't fully cleaned up yet, and I still need to get everything done. But I've done one very minor thing, which is, you can't see it. Okay, so essentially what I've done is that all the gaming consoles that I had in my bedroom have been moved right here. All the chargers, all the, you know, like controllers, like the stuff like that. My 3DS, my DSi, my Game Boy Advance SP with the travel markings, you know, the one that was supposedly like a limited time release or whatever the fuck. Now, a lot of these wires, I believe, are like damaged. I mean, they're definitely damaged because when I plug them in, it's like I have to get them in a certain angle, otherwise they don't charge. I think that might be like mold damage or something, because that bedroom, my bedroom is like really stuffy. I've managed to deal with it over the years, but apparently these can't, so apparently they're a bit damaged. Like the wires feel like really like bad. So I've moved everything in here because I think this room has better circulation in it, and also for a gaming room, keeping all my gaming stuff seems to be the best thing. Eventually what I may do is if I can, I may move every single one of my games up there. If I can fit them in, I may May, but don't quote me on that. So you might be noticing now that everything is over there now, including the boxes. Yeah, the boxes that were up there, over the TV, on top of the wardrobe and everything, are now over there. You might be asking why if I'm ever to clean it up. Well, you may realise that today is Christmas Day. At least from when I'm recording this. Not from when you're watching this, because when you're watching this, it'll be quite a lot after, probably. So essentially what happened is, Richard came over, you know, from Nostalgia Overdrive Reborn, and I was just up here doing my own thing. In fact, what I was doing is I realised that I was a bit late to, you know, publicise some of my videos, or publicise the latest video, which was Jazz Jackrabbit 2, The Christmas Chronicles, and I came up here to quickly do that. And as I did that, the boxes fell down. The only damage, quote unquote, that I can see is that everything is now extremely fucking dusty. How is this dust so fucking caked on? I'm not sure if it damaged my monitor. I mean, if it did damage the monitor, then I have another monitor over there. But it fucking scared the shit out of me, and it fucking scared the shit out of Richard, because he thought that I had fallen down the stairs or that something had happened to me. Don't worry, I'm fine. The most that happened is that it fell, and it fell a little on me, but not like, oh fuck, ah! Like it didn't actually crush me or anything. The most it fell on me was like going, oh, oh. That was the most it fell on me. Just like grazing me. So at the moment, Richard said he's going to try and get another Stanley knife, because the Stanley knife I have is actually starting to rust. It wasn't rusting, as far as I know, it wasn't rusting the last time I used it, which was for my, you know, my gaming chair. And we're going to finally cut that shit off. Look over there. That's fucking ridiculous. That is a huge, huge safety hazard. You know, I have a strong feeling that these boxes are probably going to fall down again. Well, this one probably can't fall down. This one and this one, however, can, and if they did, yeah, they pretty much slide into me and fucking hurt me, so oh, they're fucking dusty as hell. And of course, it's like, why? You can tell how long they've been here because they're so I'm genuinely fucking hacking at these fucking dusty fucking trash piles. Okay, so this is just another quick update. I've moved all this stuff around a bit, and I've also moved the mirror into the playroom. But one thing I also need to get sorted out now is this fucking gaming chair, because I don't know how, I was wondering why it was so loose. So it actually came loose. Now you might be thinking, why is that such a problem? Just get the fucking screwdriver that you used before. Problem is, I have absolutely no idea where it went. It just vanished. So I either need a new gaming chair or a new screwdriver. This gaming chair does not allow you to like lean back. It doesn't allow you to lean back, and it's just like, it's so uncomfortable. You can tell that I'm using the wrong screwdriver. It's like, it's not my fucking fault! Okay, this is gonna be very heavy. Oh, motherfucker! Ah, no, that's not gonna work. Seriously, how has it gone missing? I think I need a replacement. I legit can't find it anywhere. It's just gone. It vanished into the ether, or vanished into the shadow realm, whatever the fuck. You know, I'm gonna clean some of this out of here. Where the fuck are you supposed to put this? Yeah, I have nowhere to put this. All these fucking boxes. I'm gonna take this all down to the sitting room because I'm so fucking sick of everything being up here where it doesn't need to be. Seriously, none of these boxes are even important. I have no idea why my dad kept them. Oh, in case we refund them 5 years later. So I need to verify that this actually works. Also, if you're wondering why I've got headphones on, it's because, of course, vacuum cleaners get very loud. Should it just automatically turn on? Because if that's the case, then it doesn't work. Found it. Okay, that's all I can do so far. And then I could probably get around there by moving the bed. So for those few cursed with pure curiosity of how the sitting room looks right now, like a junk pile. Like a fucking tip. fucking hell. Ah yes, it just walked over and said, hello. Yes, I know, it's late. Again. But I suppose I should actually state that this technically isn't a cleanup video, you know, whatever. Yeah, this chair, even after, like, how long have I had this chair for? Like 3-4 months? Is, let me just get you a better shot. Or a better example. See, if I fucking can. You can't really see it very well. There we go. Yeah, so this chair is already falling apart. So the Allen key really doesn't matter because the thing that it fucking gets screwed into is now. That's coming out now. It's like, how? It's like, why the fuck is the chair not just reclining? If you're using the chair normally, this is as far back as it reclines, just like that. That's not comfortable. How? Like. That's meant to be comfortable. That's not comfortable. That's like, it's like sitting straight up. That's comfortable. But that's causing the chair to break. That's just fucking ridiculous. Okay, so I know it's been about a month since the last update. Obviously, you're gonna see this all in one video, but you may notice that area up there, which is for the loft or the attic. Well, I'm pretty sure I showed it off in the first clip of this, and it was very moldy. It was like very dirty and moldy. Well, it's not like I could probably bleach it or something, but it's wood, so yeah. But I've like cleaned it up a little bit, and there's also a few other things as well, like so that bag right there, and also that bag right there are both for like clothing, or not clothing, bed sheets. I don't think either of them are clothing. I think some of them have like random shirts in them, but yeah, I've cleaned those up as well. I still have yet to actually get the Ethernet cable down there, because currently we still need to drill a hole in the floor and get it down there. So yeah. Okay, I know it's been a long time since the last update on this video. What's been going on now is that I've been trying my best to clean up the mold from this room, because my throat right now is like legitimately swollen. My throat hurts like hell, and my lungs are also really like screwed up. It's because of the fucking mold in this room, and I have to sit in here and work on my videos and all that shit. I have to do that. So if I'm staying in here in a very, very moldy room, then that's going to be a problem. So at the moment what's happened is that I went over it with a very cursory, like, I've went over it with some water, but that's not good enough because it's actually like on the wall, not the wallpaper, so it's just going to come right back through. So there's a chance that me and Richard might need to take down the wallpaper and then like clean the walls, because, Jesus Christ, it's so bad. Oh, and also I completely took down the shelf that was over there because I don't need it anymore. It's completely pointless. I can actually show you exactly where it is. I just put it there for like for now. I'll probably like burn it or something because I really don't need a shelf in there. Problem is I still need to get this mold fixed. So just look anywhere in the kitchen and you'll find mold everywhere. Not on this wall, because that's, you know, not on that wall. But like over there as well. It's so ridiculous. My lungs hurt. My dad was awful at keeping his house clean. He was absolutely awful. He was always like, oh no, it doesn't need cleaning, it's fine. My dad was so unbelievably lazy when it came to cleaning the house. And look at where that got him. In the grave. Okay, so another update, by the way, if you're wondering what this is. I have a problem with picking scabs and spots and everything, and I'm just like, oh look, it's a scab. Pick, pick, pick. Oh, I'm bleeding. Good. So what's happened is that I've done a bit more cleaning, dusting, you know, with an actual damp cloth rather than just doing this, which does nothing but just spread the dust around. You can see the towel in the background. That's not the damp cloth I used, by the way. Okay, so Richard just came over. He didn't stay for long. He literally just dropped this off. What this is an Equitech desktop charge tower. Now I have a bad history with Equitech, you know, that shit mouse that costs like £2. But the thing is, Richard has apparently used this himself. Like, this isn't just like, oh, I think that's right. Like, you just see it on the shelf at the shop and think, yeah, that looks about right. Apparently, Richard has used this particular brand before. So basically what this is, if you don't know, if I can open it. Basically, I plug this in and I can put in USB cables. Of course, this won't work for my laptop. I love how it says for indoor use only. When would you ever use this outside? Oh, it's one of those kind of connectors. I like to call them the shotgun connectors. Okay, so if I plug this in here. So I no longer need to use this, which is my old Huddle 2 plug. It just says Huddle, but it's my Huddle 2, which is because I didn't have a good plug for it. Also, speaking of plugs, I just remembered that my phone is low on charge, which is funny because this will be the perfect time to test it if all these wires would stop fucking getting in the way. And so it's just a bunch of USB ports. Yay, charging. And then if I plug this one in, that's a bit tedious when let me space it out. Hey! The cable's in the way, but whatever. Okay, so now I actually don't need the plugs. I just plug that in and it's fine. Okay, so what I've done is that, I'm not sure if you saw it, you probably saw it in the very first video in this entire series of this game room, but there used to be a DVD player and a VHS player right here. Now what I've done is that I've moved them. I haven't gotten rid of them entirely. They're actually in that cupboard there, which you may have seen, you've definitely seen it. Let's just say if you watch this entire series, you'll know exactly what I'm pointing at right now. So there was a VHS player and a DVD player right here, and they've been removed because if this is going to be a gaming room, I don't exactly need a DVD or a VHS player. So what I might do is that eventually, I'm pretty sure I mentioned this in the original video, under here, where you see the VHS player, the DVD player, replace those with game consoles. But I will maybe put my game consoles right here. Maybe I'll get a different desk stand, different, all that. I'll move all the stuff here. But at the moment I don't need anything right here. But yeah, I'll keep the TV as well because the TV is in perfect working order. It's not broken, so yeah. Okay, I have just received two things. The first is let's see the specific name, Extra Star 6 Gang Surge Protected Extension Lead with Individual Switch. Why the fuck is it called Gang? That's for the longest time I've been using that really old plug adapter. I forgot what the actual technical term for them is. And this is an Elgato capture card. I'm not sure if the specific one, so let's see. It is a Elgato HD60 S Plus external capture card. So Elgato is apparently quite good with capture cards, although I've also had some, I've heard of some issues, but again, it could just be like a defective model or something like that. I genuinely don't know. Now, I won't be testing that capture card in this video, mostly because by the time you're seeing this video, I would have likely already uploaded a video of me testing it. God, I hate this type of packaging. Ugh. I need a pair of scissors. Don't fucking cut the wire thing! Okay, so I did it off camera because of the mess. Of course, with a fucking house like this, the fucking wiring is garbage. So, yeah. Jesus Christ, that is one fucking bulky ass wire. Actually, to be fair, that's also a bulky wire. I think that one actually might be a surge protector as well. The Lexor mini board, made in, let's see, Lexor board, 230, 250. That's the problem, it doesn't say anywhere that it's a surge protector, but that actually might still be a surge protector. It's just a really old surge protector. Take the plastic off, that would help. There's a high chance that it may not work as a surge protector anymore. I mean, I've been using it as my... You know what I'm trying to say. But just because the actual extension thing works, doesn't mean to say that the actual surge protector works. So if you don't know, what that'll basically do is, if my house happens to have a complete blackout where everything just dies, without a surge protector, it would literally send a surge through my PC and actually damage the components. Since it's not supposed to actually get static shocks or anything like that, damage the motherboard, damage the other components, and potentially cause data corruption.
Oops, my system crashed.
Due to the fact that Windows just hard shuts down. Okay, so I'm going to start by trying to actually clean up some of this shit. Unfortunately, I can't get rid of the bed just yet, but there's some stuff here, like jeans. I've never worn jeans, honestly. I honestly don't need them at all. And yes, I pretty much just stuffed everything inside. You couldn't see it, but yeah. Okay, so... Gee, I wonder why my lungs are so fucked. Jesus Christ. Ugh. Why the fuck do I smell? It doesn't actually smell anything. It doesn't actually smell that bad. It smells, you know. So I might just take these into the playroom. Ooh. This room has pretty much just been a dumping ground for years anyway. The fact that this place actually used to be a place for playing, but yet it's still called the playroom even though it's not a fucking playroom anymore, is ridiculous. Oh, I forgot about this gross pillow. And the yeetus. Probably didn't even get that. Okay, so I think this one is my dad's clothes. But this one is actually not clothes. Bedding, sorry, not bedding. My brain does not work. I can probably put this on one of these drawers. Oh, wardrobes, sorry. Wardrobes, not drawers. Oh, that's heavy. Yeah. There's pretty much no room for this. So you know what I'm going to put it instead? Might as well put it in here for now. I'll eventually get rid of the bed. For now I might as well actually I could... Because I don't need these. You can't see it. These, I don't need them. I don't even fucking know what they are. Is that like a box? Oh, you know what? I don't remember exactly. That's extremely dusty. I don't remember exactly where I got it, but it was like a gift from a school. But yeah, I'm definitely taking this out. This is dusty as hell. If I remember correctly, it's like a fake flower pot or something like that. Actually, I'm gonna be smart. SMRT, and actually get the metal steps. In other words, these things, they go like that. Oh, that's no. I feel like I'm gonna fall at any second. You know, I might as well get rid of this one first. Oh, which just looks like a bag of clothing. I might as well actually give you a better look. This is all dust, by the way, if you're wondering. Why does it feel like
it's a storm, Luigi?
Okay, I'm gonna try this on full blast. I have the ceiling fan on, the window open, and that fan, but like I have two fans and a window open. Multiple windows open. And I feel like a fucking rotisserie chicken. But I thought I was gonna say roast pig. But no, I'm gonna say rotisserie chicken because it makes me sound smart. I will do the walls as well. My dad was legitimately awful at doing cleaning. I've explained this before, but Jesus Christ, it was just terrible. So that should be it. Now I don't think I have any room in the playroom for this. Oh, also, I just remembered. But yeah, so I don't think I have any room in the playroom for this, which is another cabinet. I broke the other one because I stupidly stood in it instead of using that like a smart person. So the last few things that need to be done is 1, fully cleaning this room with mold. 2, getting rid of this bed. 3, getting rid of this cabinet. And 4, drilling a hole in the floor to put my Ethernet cable through. So in other words, I don't have to constantly feed it throughout the entire house. So that's 4 things left to do. Likely in 4 separate videos, or likely even 3 if I'm lucky. Okay, so you might be noticing that much closer to the wall. This isn't a permanent thing, this is just going to be a temporary thing. But what's basically been going on is that I've actually cleaned more of this room because I have a strong feeling that I've discovered why my lungs and throat are so fucked. And as far as I know, it might not actually be the bed. Although I have still cleaned the bed, and by that I mean practically gotten rid of it. Now, the thing is, I'm pretty sure I've shown it before, but the bed was absolutely filthy. So what this is that this is the bottom part of the bed, like, you know, the part without the mattress. You may also notice that I've removed the headboard as well because that was also filthy. I used a screwdriver, obviously I used a screwdriver to take it out, but obviously these parts are still in because apparently I don't have the right screwdriver for them. So it's like a massive crosshead. It's a massive one. And next up I'm going to talk about these wardrobes. Now these wardrobes are also filthy. They were a lot more full before. I'm not done with it yet, unfortunately, because there's all this stuff here. I don't really have enough to bag everything up. I mean, I do, but seriously, I've been doing this for like 3 fucking hours at this point, and I just want to fucking break. Although, this one has in fact been completely cleaned out. This one here has in fact been cleaned out. So, yeah. Although, I'm not sure if you haven't noticed this, but there is no way in hell that I'm strong enough to move this out of this room. I mean, I fucking struggled to remove the mattress. It already took me fucking forever to actually just remove that. So how long do you think it's gonna fucking take me to remove this? Never, because I'm not strong enough. And also, just there's so many fucking bags in the kitchen at the moment. Just full of old clothing and shit that I just don't need anymore. I'll go and show you. I'll show you. Well, for one, I'll just show you that 2 of the bags here are in the playroom. Those are old curtains, which I might still use if I can clean them out. And here is an absolute mess of shit. How's about to show you the outside? The outside. If I can actually get out of this in a way. Okay, so I can't actually go outside because it's raining right now, but you can see it right there. That's the old headrest, and of course the mattress. They're both there. They're filthy. I'll throw them out eventually. Oh, also, do you want to see something absolutely disgusting? No, you don't. Too bad, because I'm going to show you anyway.
Look at it! Look at it! Look at it! I want all of you to look at it!
Now what this is that it is my bath. Now you might be wondering how it got this way. And that's because I was actually vacuuming, and of course I realised, oops, it's full. I should clean it out. So what better way to clean it out than to do it in the bath? Because I guess I can do that. And yeah, this is how my bath looked afterwards. So yeah, it's disgusting. I've cleaned it out at this point, but yeah. Okay, so this is actually a bit of a late update, but I recently, a few days ago I believe, I moved because there was my bedside cabinet right here, which I was considering using it as like the fan stand, but then I kind of decided against that because it's all pretty like, you know. So if you're wondering where that is, it's just temporarily in there just to get it out of the way. So now when I get up in the morning and I want to turn on my PC, I don't have to constantly walk around shit, so I just go like this. Like that. Oh, and there's something else as well, because it was so fucking annoying to have to step around all the shit in the kitchen. So everything in the kitchen is like, it's cleaned out. Unfortunately, the clothing has not actually been removed because the clothing and everything is now over there. So now instead of being in the way in the kitchen, it's now out of the way right over there. Yeah, I really need to get rid of these because I don't wear those types of clothing